And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
We did it.
It happened.
We did it live on a Thursday. 10 minutes late. Were the people in the high heat studios where we reside today?
They were not talking baseball.
Were they lollygagging a bit? I think so.
Ooh, good baseball term.
Yeah. It was the the owner, right? The guy who owns Trash and Vaudeville was a dude in here. I always think it's C.C. DeVille, and then I'm always unpleasantly surprised.
I asked him if he knew the owner of Kohl's. That's the man's hand I want to shake.
I will, however, shake the hand of the man who knows the man.
Yeah. Do you know Ernest Cole?
It's The Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95, live on a Thursday.
Live on a Thursday. That's a real treat.
We started late, we're ending early.
Welcome to Half Day.
I have to head over, I got to head over to Caroline's after this.
Yeah, tonight through Sunday, Big J's going to be at Caroline's, bigjcomedy.com for tickets. 2 shows tomorrow, 2 shows Saturday, 1 show Sunday. So go get your fucking tickets, man.
Your tickets,
man. Oh, man.
Spoiler alert, if you're not coming tonight and you're listening to the show, Dan's going to be there.
Boom. Going up on the last 15 minutes.
Buddy, I got to tell you something so funny.
Do a little bit of a live bonfire.
I can tell you something so funny from last night. So yesterday, I did not take it well that we are on the outskis with ad reads.
Can I tell you
Nikki Glazer's the bell of the ball?
I went down to the cellar. Mm-hmm. First person I saw, Nikki Glazer.
Mm-hmm.
I was like
exhausted from ad reading.
She was like, she goes, do you have any places I could put my money? I have all this ad read money. Can you hold on to it?
I tell them I don't want to read anymore. They give me another piece of paper and a bunch of money.
I go, I already have 2 houses. I go, you have 2 houses?
So, Thank
you, Jacob.
I was pretty bummed.
God bless.
Ultimately.
Yeah.
And, we had a fun show. Very fun. And then we left. And David Tell, of course, was here with us yesterday. And when me and Christine got into a cab, the guy was making a real big deal about David Tell. Indian guy. Too, like a really going like he's like, you're a comedian. I know a comedian. And he knew, and I thought he was just saying like he recognized David as a comedian.
Yeah.
And then when me and Christine got in the car, he goes, David Tell, that's so cool. He goes, great comedian. He's like, and we're like, yeah, David Tell for sure. That's great. And then we drive and doing 2 stops. Christine's getting out.
Yeah.
When Christine gets out of the cab, the guy starts talking. He goes, you're friends with David Tell? Huh? I go, yeah, for a long time. And he goes, you're a comedian also? And I went, I didn't feel like explaining anything to a guy who, with an accent like that, he's probably not going to know who I am also.
Yeah, and he doesn't, you don't want to put yourself in the position where you have to, you've done it enough. People don't realize as a comic, when you start, you learn not to explain yourself too much because it hurts.
He goes,
when someone's
you
like,
do
you're
comedy too?
Yeah, and you're like, I do comedy. And they're like, I've never heard of you.
Buddy, so much worse. He goes, you do comedy too? And I go, oh, he just did I didn't even say no. I just go, he just did my radio show. I do host a radio show. He goes, oh, radio show. He goes, okay, because I got to tell you, I watch all the comedy, and I've never seen you on the clips, so your radio makes sense.
Oh. He was fucking cock and walking.
All I could do was laugh. All I could do was laugh for that last 20
I
blocks.
have not missed a night at the cellar in 17 years. I am one of the greatest customers.
Almost everybody.
I have watched Bad Boys of Comedy, White Boys in the Hood, all of BET's
every
Comic
season
View.
of Comic View.
I love the short form Netflix. I find that to be a refreshing take on the entire comedy scene.
Who's got time for an hour when there are so many half hours?
But you see David Tell and you're like, ta-da, a magazine for and by gay magicians. I know Skanks for the Memories. I know that shit by heart.
David Tell, hello, winning the day.
Yeah.
Yes, me.
Oh my God. It's like the time I bumped into Alan Havey.
He starts pulling more.
He starts pulling like
deeper cuts.
He goes, I used to go to Rafifi and just watch. I watched Hannibal be born, basically.
How's Lenny Marcus? Still doing the stuff that's nice and friendly for everybody?
Oh man, how great is Rogel's Greek Easter? One more time for the Greeks. Yeah, dude, that sucks. I always, I have my fake airplane jobs.
Yeah,
but I've just learned if you keep your earbuds in, people don't talk to you. So it's pretty cool.
If you look angry too. Also,
no,
Kurt found the best solution. Talk to yourself genuinely.
But I don't think
under your
Kurt.
breath.
I don't think Kurt used that as a like. Oh, I think this will help me get out of it.
But he could teach it as a self-defense course.
There it is.
You're right. He doesn't even know he does it, and he should teach it as a self-defense course.
That's why he's so dangerous.
It's you never see it coming.
Yeah,
you look behind you to see the person you think he's probably talking to before you know he's got his hand in your throat.
Because even best case scenario, if they don't know you're a comedian and you tell them you're a comedian, they're just going to bring up all your friends, and you have to be like, I'm friends with him, and I'm friends with him, and like my mom's friends do that a lot. They're like, I love Nate Bargatze. And you're like, yeah, that's my buddy, and they're like, so funny. So, do you know Jerry Seinfeld? And you're like, why? What's that? Is that the jump?
He doesn't have to be dirty to be funny.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
He doesn't do voices. He does not rely on it.
He doesn't. He has no crutch really to follow.
I go, what's that? What are you saying,
It's just
John?
raw talent.
Donna, what are you saying?
Donna, what?
Donna, what was that?
Can I tell you what brought me happiness in the wake of all that darkness?
That Alabama abortion law. You were real happy about that.
Yeah.
You were high-fiving people in the highway.
We did it. We did it, everybody.
Could you imagine?
We stood up for something and we won.
Jay
What happened? Is it good or
the hallway
bad?
going, Alabama, huh? And everyone's going, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Third term abortions.
Yeah. Illegal, even in raping and incest. Wow, Jay, what a weird stance.
No, I mean, that got me in the groove for good news. But then I finished watching Jailbirds on Netflix.
Yeah.
Buddy, that thing, what a soap opera that unfolded into.
And that is the prison documentary series on Netflix, right? We watched a clip yesterday that I don't give a fuck about none of that. The hit of the summer.
That girl.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
That girl's story.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Spoiler alert, that girl's story ends outside of jail with the guy. His name is Dala.
Yeah.
And she ends
Dala
up
with an A?
Yeah. Here's what was the craziest thing ever. If anyone out there, have you ever been caught cheating, Dan, ever?
No. I've
No.
only cheated once and I got away with it.
You got away with it?
Scot-free.
Could you
Till
imagine
now.
you're
Annie,
in jail?
Annie, I am sorry.
This is great.
I was drunk.
Listen, you're in jail.
Yeah.
You're on the 8th floor.
Yeah.
All the women are on the 7th floor.
Got you.
You, because of piping, are able to have yourself a toilet girlfriend.
Great. What an honor.
It's quite an honor. And to be a toilet couple.
You want companionship in that moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. So this toilet couple, the thing is they get shuffled around. Someone gets in trouble and they send them to another wing or they flip them. Whatever it is, another girl gets put in that cell where the girl, now the toilet boyfriend is talking to another girl.
Hello, operator.
Buddy, them both getting into the cell at one point and giving him the motherfucker, I thought I'm your girlfriend, you say she's your girlfriend, through a toilet. It's one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen. One place you think you're never going to have to deal with, like, who's this bitch, is when you're behind bars. By the way, in your cell, where the two of them have access to yell at you through your toilet constantly.
I don't think you see the the silver lining in that.
Just keep sending them turds?
Yeah, you just keep shitting in there or you shut the toilet bowl and you just go back to sleep. If you could just hit kink and then you're like, fuck you, I'm sending you down a present.
Just close a lid on them.
Yeah. So go, oh, this motherfucker closed the lid.
But he ended up with one of them when he got out. But man.
Which one? Which one won him?
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Hey, she does give a fuck about Dala.
When they got out of jail, they were
my
together.
mic down low?
I hear you good.
Oh, okay.
They were.
I thought my mic dropped. Maybe.
I'm just very boisterous today.
You are.
They they had a lesbian couple got married in last episode, and they are both so severely unattractive. But man, something about those two pigs finding love. I smiled for a half hour straight.
What?
They got married.
They did a whole love episode?
Yeah, they got married and shit, yeah.
In the jail? In the prison?
Just toothless garbage, every single one of them. But man, they will fight at the drop of a hat.
See, that's
They all say they want to go home and just do the right thing, and as we've seen, moments later will completely attack somebody out of the blue. It's insane behavior.
How much money do you think the jail makes off this?
Oh, probably a bunch because they're privatized, right? Well, it's county. It's actually county jail.
So it's county jail.
Carla, when you deal with these people, Carla's here, everybody. Comedian.
So funny that you're
lawyer.
Yeah.
You go into these jails a lot, but you feel for these people. Do you know how the microphone works? It's not going to work from over there. Oh, yeah. Were you just going to answer the question over there?
It'd have been cooler if Isabella corrected her. She goes, Mom, you have to get to the mic. Come on, what are you, a fucking
Isabella's like,
amateur?
I know I'm here much more than you are. But.
See, this mic sounds so much better now.
Carla's booming.
No, that was it. My mic was, now it sounds
Let me
right.
give you guys a little bit of law advice. Whoa.
Oh, no, this is good.
Holy shit.
You just see blood coming out down from my headphones?
Huh?
I go, Jay, why is that bell ringing?
It's like a flash grenade.
I have allergies. I have a lot of bass in my voice right now.
Yeah, I get it. You want a bass off? Oh.
I'm very soda right now.
I'm challenging you, Carla, to a bass off.
I'm giving low advice right now.
Are you, when you go talk to these pieces of garbage in jail, you always feel bad for them, which is just hilarious to me. You always feel bad
I always feel bad for them.
You're
in
like, he beheaded 2 people, but he's 19. He threw his whole life away, and I met his mom.
Yes.
Who gives a shit?
Yes.
He's a decapitator.
They don't come from nowhere, but they don't come from nowhere.
Yeah.
You're not born a decapitator. Something happens, and then you end up in a bad situation. Would you want to be judged on the worst day of your life?
Or the day
The worst day of my life is so far from a double decapitation.
You don't know. I don't know that. We all don't know what the worst day of your life is.
I think you're pretty aware that it's not a double decapitation.
I mean,
If it is, you should have told that story much earlier on the show.
But do we know to 100% certainty?
I'll tell you what the worst day was when my 2 toilet girlfriends got on the fucking toilet together.
Oh my God, I remember that day. I just came back from the yard.
You got back from the yard.
I had a good run around the track.
My toilet girls.
I was excited to talk to my newest toilet girlfriend.
No, we're just friends. We have the same toilet pipe.
How did you guys meet?
What did she tell you already?
I thought you got out, Charlene. I thought you got out.
What? But you feel bad for them. But they, do you think this? Dan started watching this show and immediately felt bad for them. Until you realize they were all
not feel
borderline
bad
retarded.
for them? How do you not feel bad
because
for them?
Because they let a girl out.
I'll tell you, if I can explain
Sure.
why I stopped feeling bad for him, is because you watch them be just complete morons. Just do that thing where that girl was like, I'm just trying to get home and do the right thing for my kid. And then someone's like, shut up, you're being noise. Which most people just be like,
fuck you.
Fuck you. This girl turns the corner and challenges the entire
Puts
fucking
her hair
jail.
up and tries to fight everybody.
There's something wrong with them.
Exactly.
But how do you not feel bad for them?
I do
There's
feel bad for
something
them.
wrong
But
with
I'm
them.
saying then the stupidity outweighs the empathy, and then you're like,
Not me.
come on.
There's a girl in there who, one of the big sagas of the show, Baby Girl. She's also built like a bowling pin.
Shane's girlfriend?
Yeah. No, not Shane's girlfriend. A lot of face tattoos, white girl. She starts off in administrative segregation. Then they put her back in general population, and at the end of the series, it shows her going back, and she had to make this like real plea and like have like a weird in-house hearing to see if she can get put back in the general population. And it was like a week. Like they only filmed the jail probably for like a little bit of time, so it was like a week later at the end of the show. She'd already fucked up like 3 times. They sent her right back, and it's like you can't, you really can't not fight. Like you're all there. Just do each other's hair.
They have psychological problems. They have psychological problems. No one in there is going to allow anyone else to punk them. That's at the heart of it.
What would help? What would help though? Like
I get what you're saying, Carl, because they're black, but I'd like you not to say stuff like that, especially my friend Black Lou's here goes against the grain of that kind of nonsense.
I'm sorry, Black Lou.
Is there anything that could be done about that? Like therapy in there or what?
Therapy. I mean, some kind of treatment program in jail. You can't just keep people.
Put them on timeout.
You can't just put people in timeout and expect that they're going to come out.
What's the real rehabilitation on someone who cold-blooded murders?
What is the rehabilitation? Well, first of all,
there isn't one.
How do you what was a cold-blooded murder? What was it? Give me some details.
Hey, you want to
make it up?
You want to hang out with me and Dan's gang? Then you have to murder Christine.
All right.
That is a rule in the Bonfire.
Now, but is the rule then if I don't murder Christine, you guys are going to murder me?
Yep.
All right, then I got to murder Christine. That's it.
Well,
Christine's
dead. Don't rep our set.
Dan, you gave her everything she wanted. She
She
believes every criminal was told by another criminal, "I'll kill you if you don't commit this crime."
But if you're talking about gang.
That's the Soder family way of doing business.
Carla believes nervous guy that just got pulled over speak. No, I do have a license. It's just it's under that's under a different name. But
she
she goes,
all right, get out of here. The light. She goes, get out of here.
Yeah. She goes, hey, next time have that license, Dennis or Roger, whatever your actual name is. Get out of here, kid.
Cool Nissan. Yeah,
is this a Nissan?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just grabbed it.
They changed the Altima, huh?
But even if you think they are beyond rehabilitation, right? What's the point of keeping somebody in a box for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years? What's the point?
If it makes sense, I almost kind of dig this county jail concept more. It seems like they were all some of them were getting ready to go on for a real trial to go away for like 30 years possibly, but most of them seems like this was like they're serving sentences of like 6 months, 3 months, a year. It's all kind of in this little like hub here. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not minimum security, I don't think, but it's like it's not super heavy. It seems.
What is that? Is that that's still jail, right? That's not prison.
It's still jail. It's basically a
you can serve short sentences.
It's the equivalent of Rikers. Only Rikers
Yeah.
just gets a bad rap because of the kind of people that you get in there.
Black people. I get what you're saying, Carla. I'm telling you, it's just not that cool. I know you're Hispanic yourself, but it doesn't make you.
Yeah,
I'm
Hispanic, so
you're
I
not
can
impervious.
say that.
You're not impervious to being racist.
I'm allowed to.
I didn't know there were so many undertones to that.
Well, in a
I'll
bigger
ask you
city, you
I'll
just
ask you
get more
kindly
serious
again.
criminals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a county
you're
jail.
saying thinking whites doing white collar crimes. Gotcha. Understood. Carla,
They would be
I'm
in
gonna tell
federal
you,
prison. They
you can
wouldn't be
come
in
to the show if you
county.
want, but Black Luke's going to have a weird thing about it, and he works here.
She's like, Pennsylvania crimes. You know what I mean? Low max.
Feel me, dog?
You feel me?
Low max.
Lo-fi. Down here.
Well, Carla's not going into Supermax. You're dealing with like
because I go to
dealing with
pretrial facilities.
and you're also dealing with crimes that are far more. Well, no, you get like the gang people and stuff.
I
too.
did. I'm not doing that anymore.
Have you ever been in a Supermax?
I gave up. No, I've never been, but I've had clients that have gone to Supermax.
Really?
Carla, have your lamb stop screaming?
Yeah.
Lambs?
What did he say? What did he say to you, Carla? What did who say to me? Multiple Migs? I don't know. I walked past this dumbass. That's too bad. I think he said something about your cunt. Anyways, what's up?
So
what's
the happen?
It's just a casual Hannibal Lecter.
What's the weather like on the outside?
Anyways, oh man, hey, who won the Super Bowl?
Casual
Lecter. Who won the Super Bowl this
I've
year?
been in this, tomb for years.
You know what they had last week? Mashed potatoes. God, I love mashed potatoes. Anyways, is Seinfeld still going?
He goes, I'm a bit of a carb head.
Yeah.
Sue me.
My nephew wrote me and told me about streaming services. Mind blown. And I'm a genius. Yeah, that's got to be Supermaxes. Like I always hear about the ones in Colorado that are in the fucking mountains. And they're just like in a mountain. So it's like if you escape, you're just fucking in a mountain.
You're in a box for 23 hours a day, and then they put you in an outside box for an hour a day. What's the point of that?
Man,
that's it.
I would definitely snap to the point where I'd just move like a lion, like a tiger, right back. And like, what is that guy? Who's that guy? And like, we don't know. He just did that. He broke like 5 years in.
I'll tell you, have you seen these guys scared when you interview them? Have you seen guys in jail that look like they're scared? Because here's what I find interesting. What's so scary about prison, for the most part, even you or I, who does not seem to have the temperament or personality for prison.
At all.
It just seems like in such these stretches of like everyone's playing checkers, laughing, telling stories, all saying how much they love each other and they're cool and they're boy and whatever it is. And then it's just like the next scene, it's like, no, she was talking shit saying that I am trying to use my commissary for blah, blah, blah or whatever, or that I took her Cheetos and that's just, well, fuck her. And then it's like, during an interview, just like a jump attack on someone on video, and it's just like this crazy, and you're like, whoa. Like these people said they were like friends. They call each other friends.
These people are either coming in with psychological problems or developing psychological problems from being kept in a box for months and years.
You keep saying it like it's the bad part. So keeping people in a box is bad.
I just don't see the point.
Yeah.
So what do you do? What does
do?
Warden Carla
work camps? Because that's got a bad history.
Work camps. So education.
Yeah.
Therapy.
So it's like you murdered someone's nana, so now you're going to go to vocational school?
I mean, what else are you going to do?
Together.
What's the point of keeping somebody literally in a box doing nothing? Make them do something. Make them learn something.
I don't know.
Bible study. I don't know. Really anything. Read.
Especially for first-degree murder. I don't know why it's not just like very quickly death penalty. Yeah.
So you're pro death penalty.
It's such a waste of time.
But there is a percentage of people who are innocent. So what about those people?
What do you mean? So
you're saying death penalty, be quick with it. You can't be quick with it because...
Well, I think that's more of an investigator's problem. I can't be...
Investigators!
You want me to do all the work? You want me to get a trench coat and go out there and hit the streets?
I think we got to clean up these streets.
Yeah, but I mean, with DNA evidence now, though, isn't it? I mean, yeah, sure, I hope they free people who... But I'm saying, when the science is there, why not expedite that process?
I'll expedite you. Right now.
By the way, I just know the comics. I didn't listen to that last sentence or two thing. You just repeat the last verse and say that. I'll expedite you. Where were we?
I spilled coffee on myself.
You don't even have to tell me. I didn't even know you spoke over yourself. I just go, we lost Dan for a sentence or two. That's all it takes.
Come back in.
Abortion flashpoint. Why is the TV on in there?
I don't know.
Wait, who's talking about it? Was that fucking...
Everyone.
Was that Busy Phillips talking about it?
Yeah.
Her show's canceled.
Busy Phillips' show's canceled?
Sorry to hear that.
Oh,
I'm very sorry for you. But on a light, but so these, you don't see them afraid at all ever?
I've seen people afraid to be, people who were in a smaller jail now being transferred into a larger jail, being scared.
Fuck
scared.
yeah, that you gotta go from a small jail to a big jail?
Like people were going from that county jail, from like Nassau County Jail, now they're going into the actual, federal holding facility. They're going to Brooklyn.
And they were like, when they saw you, they're like, fucking hell.
They're like, you can't let them do this to me. And I'm like, that's not up to me. I can't do anything. That's why I don't like doing it anymore, because you meet everyone in the middle of a crisis. Even on your best day, if you tell somebody like, listen, I have great news. They were going to give you 40 years, but I got them to give you 10 years. This is fucking fantastic. I'm so excited. They're like, you got me 10 years. This is your fucking fault.
Oh, that sucks.
And I'm like,
but don't you think that's the same stupidity? Is that girl going around the corner being like, shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. That's that same stupidity of looking at Carla being like, you got me 10 years, where it's like, no, you got yourself 10
I'm the one
years.
person on your side.
Yeah, like I'm the one that got you from 40 to 10. You're going to get out.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
Gonna get out.
That's how I would see it. But if somebody was telling you,
if you
I
were
got
federal
you 10
criminal,
years.
you were a federal criminal, so it's pretty much all pleas at that point. By the time they get you on a federal case, there's a lot of paperwork. There's a lot of tapes and a lot of all that kind of shit. It was interesting. The guy today, John Douglas, I did Jim and Sam with this morning, and Brendan Schaub is going to be our guest here.
I think Jacob's going to get him.
Very, very cool. He was saying some really interesting things, because Norton asked a good question. He goes, have you ever sat, 'cause he sat with every serial killer you could think of.
Casual Lecter?
Yeah, Casual Lecter.
He goes,
and he said,
I really enjoy the foosball table.
He said that,
they only let me play it once in a while.
Jim asked if there was any upon talking to them that you enjoyed talking to and liked.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, for sure. He's like, yeah, absolutely. There was a couple
there's gotta
He
be...
goes, some of them you could see their game right away. He said something about Charles Manson, always sitting on the back of a chair, never, because he was little.
Yeah.
So that's how he dominated the room and stuff. Very interesting.
Alpha dog.
Yeah,
I'm the alpha dog.
Yeah,
I'm the
man.
alpha dog.
And he does
Wasn't
karate
Ted Bundy
moves.
supposedly really charming?
Yeah.
You
I didn't
wish.
see. I didn't
No,
see
he was.
I didn't see
I don't
the
think
show.
she
I didn't
does
see the
wish.
show. I don't know.
I think that's how he killed
You wish
most
he was
of
Zac
his victims.
Efron.
That basically
Wasn't
was.
he basically Zac Efron?
Yeah, he was a handsome son of a
He was
bitch.
not that handsome, actually. He was for a serial killer.
You're telling me you would
handsome.
fuck Ted Bundy?
Right
here.
versus me getting serial killed? Sure.
No, you do. You get both. You get the business, but do you do the business?
Oh, I got a serial killer.
You get to fuck him, but he's going to kill you.
No, it's day to day on that
Well,
guy.
let's
Picture
see
to
a
picture.
good picture. Let's see a good picture.
Of course, there are some.
Like
that's
his-
not bad.
I'm not going to judge
That's
this
not
guy.
terrible.
I'm not going to judge him by his best or worst picture. I'm going to say consistently they're whatever.
Yeah, but he was.
He looks
a
like Andy
heartthrob.
Kaufman. I know, Jacob. I know your feelings on the
we got
situation.
it. You know you.
Let's take our first break here.
Fine. Let's take a break.
And we'll be right back. Carl, you want to plug? Where do you have a gig coming up? You said you wanted to plug.
I do. I'm so excited.
What is it?
Going to Comedy Works.
Where?
This
in
isn't a good
Bristol,
plug.
PA.
Well, say it.
Oh,
Into the
I thought you guys
microphone.
went to a break. I thought I was just talking to you
No.
guys. I'm sorry.
Say it into the microphone.
I am. I'm at Comedy Works in Bristol, PA this weekend. Very
weekend.
exciting.
All right.
Very exciting.
Bristol,
Jay, I should
PA.
tell your mom to come out. How did I not
Bristol?
think of that?
Reunion.
Maybe.
I'm gonna get the in-laws. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get the Ochre Marcelinos.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I doubt it. I mean,
Bristol's
they
not
come
close.
They come out to Jay's shows once every 5 years, so I'm not quite 5 years into doing comedy yet. I haven't.
Yeah. Carla throwing.
Sure. And throwing a little shade. Spilling some tea and throwing some
Getting on the radio
Shade.
show and throwing some shade.
Can I get Gary to come to my show?
Nah,
Sure.
Good luck.
If I tell him to go, he'll go.
Fuck you, Gary's going to go to my show next.
Gary's going to everybody's show.
Everybody.
What if I bring little Elizabeth?
Elizabeth. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. It is the Bonfire.
We're doing straight up hype up before I've gone on stage songs in my career.
Yeah, this is great. I didn't think this is a good... I'd never thought of this specific genre.
This part,
You're at
particularly.
Caroline's tonight through Sunday, bigjcomedy.com. Go get tickets to see him at Caroline's. One show tonight, 2 tomorrow, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Well, you want to still get
Most
jacked?
importantly,
I feel like this is your Gloves' music, and they convinced you to play this. Like they got in your fucking brain, and they're like, play fucking Kid Rock.
shut up.
Shut up. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Okerson. Joining us in studio.
His new special.
New special coming
Tomorrow
out.
night.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
What time Eastern?
10 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
You get it for free when you go to Showtime.com, promo code Schaub.
You know we love the Showtime family.
Oh, yeah.
Brendan
yeah,
Schaub.
Big Showtime family.
Brendan Schaub.
Both
in
Aurora
studio.
boys.
Aurora, Colorado. We were
Both
just talking
Showtime.
about. He went to Overland.
It's called
I
You
went-
Might Be Surprised. You'd be surprised?
You'd be surprised.
You'd
yeah.
be surprised. 10 o'clock. DVR it, watch it, Showtime. What a company. Just what a fantastic company.
Fantastic.
Showtime.
They just do such good
Showtime.
work.
Fantastic.
I love you,
Dan's,
Showtime.
Dan's on Billions.
Yeah. So
Oh,
just-
are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what's up,
What's
Doug?
up, dude? Showtime family.
Little Showtime fan.
Yeah,
They
I
love
just wanna
the
say-
Aurora boys.
Yeah, they love Aurora. They went specifically. Showtime went to Aurora and was like, "What can I get out of here?"
Is this what happened? Is this why you weren't handsome in Aurora?
I told
Brendan Schaub
I told you, man. You wonder why I fucking
You're a comedy god. Square jaw.
yeah. But then I bump in. I was second tier. Brendan was first tier. That's how it worked.
You better pray to God he never does voices or moves to New York.
I'll tell you, his boys better get me because if he does a good Dangerfield, I'm gonna kneecap him on the way out.
this guy's a Dangerfield.
This guy does a half decent Kinnison. I'm fucking taking him out.
I'm out.
The fucking second he does. No, it was funny. Right before we came back on air, you know, I was telling Brendan that I was from Aurora. He went to Overland. I went to Smoky Hill, and he's like, "Well, your colors are red and green," and it's some shit
That is awful color.
awful
They're so
colors
bad.
That I
They're so
haven't,
bad.
I haven't had to defend that in so long that I was
Nor
kinda
should
like,
you.
I was
Nor
like,
should you, though.
What? But then that immediate dumb like high
Oh,
school
I
pride,
know.
we were like, "Fuck Overland, you guys are
Smoky
fucking
Hill, bro.
trailblazers. What are you guys fucking?"
Ours isn't great either, though.
Yeah, you guys are green and blue, right?
Yeah,
that's
Trailblazers.
better, man.
Were you a beast team?
They were better than us.
We were good. We were
They
a
weren't better
mid-level
than
team.
Creek or Mullen, but they were better than
Yeah,
us.
Creek and Mullen. But Mullen recruited kids.
Yeah,
they were
I
a
got-
private school, and they had just like all these monsters. It wasn't fair.
You were good at football. I was below par.
You were terrible?
I wasn't terrible, but I played varsity my junior year. Didn't play my senior year, but junior year we played Mullen, and it's the most physically manhandled I've ever been in my life. It was.
They had to special order him a helmet for his head. You
my
have any
head's too
problems like
big.
that?
My head was too big.
Definitely didn't.
Brendan, you come in any
play it-
problems?
by the way, shout
You
out-
any problems like that?
Shout out to Play It Against Sports on Mississippi
Yes!
for having a fucking extra
Yes!
large,
What's
for having
up,
a double
bro?
XL helmet for this fucking waterhead.
Double
Play
XL
it
helmet.
again. Play it again. Sports. Are they still in business?
God no, I hope not, dude. Oh man, I got a stinger.
Just someone else's helmet?
Dude, I had to buy a helmet. That was like one of
That's
the
why
most
you had forehead acne, dude. You're putting on someone else's helmet, man.
But played against sports. That was the only way I could play football. My mom was like, "We have to go get you fucking."
What's the
use
likelihood that the other kid that needed a size XX helmet wasn't sort of retarded?
I bet he was that
0 to none.
0 to none, and I
He
guarantee.
had the downs and he played center, bro.
Dude, and he probably had horrible hygiene.
And a fat ass.
Yeah,
They
so
all
the-
do. They
You
all
have
do.
tard zits.
I did. I caught it.
Did you play Little League too for AYL?
Yeah,
Aurora Youth
Spartans.
League?
I was Spartan.
I was Centaurs.
Yeah, you guys beat the shit out of
Did
us.
we go? When's the last time we went back to Aurora?
My mom still lives there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mom's on Parker.
Yeah.
She's in an apartment complex.
Now
right
that
over
there's
there.
all those mass shooters, I don't go back.
You guys are
I
the
do.
two best things to ever come out of there. We got Gerald Foose. You watch that documentary on
Dude,
Netflix about the
watch-
guy who climbs into the
called-
ceiling of his motel in Aurora and
called
stares at
Voyeur.
people for years?
No, sounds awesome.
It's called Voyeur.
What hotel am I
It was
on
off 6th Avenue off 225. It was this motel by. I used to play soccer when I played soccer in
What?
yeah, I played soccer for 1 year.
What?
I played soccer.
Never mentioned that before.
My mom wouldn't let me play football.
We've always universally shit on soccer together, I felt.
I don't think shit at soccer at all. I enjoy FIFA and I like the World Cup. I would never do that. Football is the beautiful game.
Football?
Football? No, I played 1 year and it was at the park. This is the documentary right here. And this guy would watch people and it was in Aurora. It was right
Wow,
across
I
the
wonder where
street
it's
from
at.
where the new hospitals are. If you go off like 225.
Oh, yeah, by, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So there's this motel. It's knocked down now. It's gone now.
Do you go back a bunch, Brendan?
No, I can't stand it there.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
You just
It's a
got
lot rough.
out.
My mom still lives there, and then most of my family, my dad lives in Cherry Creek, Greenwood Village area,
Yeah,
where
by
the
Creek.
rich kids, on the
Yep.
come up.
I
And
used
my
to-
brother lives in Highlands Ranch.
All right.
So you love Denver still.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I'm there. The only time I go back is when I do comedy. Outside that, I don't really go back.
You
I
ever
don't
go
really
back
like
Christmas or anything?
Nah, I do it
No?
at my house now.
All right. Oh, yeah.
I got a 3-year-old son, so I'm just.
You got your own family.
You love LA?
Yes. Well, I'm outside LA. I don't love like Hollywood, like the hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in Santa Monica. I live like 30 minutes outside LA in Woodland Hills now.
Okay.
It's dope. I love it.
That's
Christine's just nodding along. She's doing her LA nod because she knows what he's talking about.
All nice places. I grew up in Redondo Beach.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
great there. It's great.
Yeah, but she was the garbage of Redondo Beach.
Bought the house in 1955.
Oh,
Landed in a
what's
nice
up?
neighborhood.
That's dope.
Somehow.
Yeah. You know who's my, Tom Segura and Christine
Yeah.
are my neighbors. And then Rogan's right up the street. So it's like a,
So why-
Bert's not far. So,
Dude, but you could go back to Aurora and be right by a pager store.
or a Cricket Wireless.
Fucking love Cricket. Dude, when you see Cricket, you're like, yeah, it's fucking the most Aurora shit in the world. Yeah.
Selling voicemail pagers still?
Yeah.
You got to talk to a person?
Yeah, well, it's crazy because where he grew up, I delivered pizzas at this place called Pudge Brothers.
The best pizza, dude.
It was
I know
great.
everyone's all New York. Shut up, Punch
Dude,
Brothers.
And I had the best hustle where I would take the order on the phone and be like, this was 2000. So I'd be like, our credit card machine's down. We're only accepting cash. And they'd be like, okay. And then I just take the order and make it myself and deliver it myself and fucking keep all the money.
Like it never happened.
Like it never happened. Just
Tight
make the
hustle,
own
bro.
pizza. I got pretty good at making pizzas at Pudge Brothers. So-
I used to eat at the Blimpies next to this.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
get a BLT because I don't have much money, but $3 you get a foot long.
This is going to perk Jay's ears up. Became friends by giving free pizzas to the video store. Free porn.
Really?
Free porn VHSs. Just walk in
Good
with
trade, really.
Good trade going with a big
Were you
pizza.
underage?
I was 16.
It's fantastic.
I would go in with a big pizza.
Fantastic.
That's
Good
money.
deal.
That's money to a 16-year-old in those days.
current.
Well,
Currency.
I've told Big J the story, but the Newsland over on Chambers in Iliff, I don't know if you remember that like magazine store, but they had a
Okay.
porn section. And when I was 16, my friend had a fake ID that said he was 18, so I just run in there and look at porn and then come back out and be like, 5 steps forward, 2 to the right, splat on my rack 2.
Oh, wow.
Grab that. And
Splat on my
Yeah.
rack.
And he'd just come back out and be like, I got
It's
it.
a remake.
Yeah.
It's a remake.
Listen, in this case, the sequel is better.
Yes, they're rebooting the series, I heard, though, which is pretty cool.
They got new racks, lots of splats,
A bunch of new racks.
a bunch
Lots of
new racks.
splats.
Tons
And now
of
with
splats.
CGI, the splats are going to be world
Extra
class.
splats.
Spielberg got involved. But yeah, so that was a cool thing because I could just walk in and actually pick out.
Do you go back a lot or no?
Yeah, I go back when I work Comedy Works, and then when like Christmas and summer.
Do you guys do the Comedy Works at the Landmark? You do the downtown one?
I do
Downtown.
downtown.
Only downtown.
Yeah.
That Landmark one's a bummer.
How do you feel about doing stand up in Denver? I don't necessarily enjoy it as much as cities where no one knows me.
Correct. My comedy's not for my family. I feel uncomfortable.
But it's also the week that you have, like, your guest list is
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
cutting into your bottom line a bit.
I mean,
and
when
they're
you,
hitting up for tickets. I'm like, they're $20.
Yeah.
Be cool, man.
when you do Helium, is there ever a moment where you like look out in the crowd and see someone that you haven't spoke to in like 10 years?
Yes, but my mom gets me good every time. She hits up nice and early. She goes, "Is 15 too many?" I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm like, I don't want a group of 15 of any way at my
Nothing.
show. There's no way all 15 people aren't going to talk to each other. at the
No
whole
worse.
show.
When Callan was in Denver, my who I do the Fire and Kid with podcast, Brian Callan's a comic. For those of you that don't,
Everyone on this
everyone
show
knows Brian.
that.
Yeah.
When Brian was in Denver, my mom hit me up and goes, "I need 8 tickets. Is that too many?" She goes, "And I think he's so sexy."
All right. Why is that she putting that on there?
All right, well, we'll
That's a
figure it
real-
out.
that's
and
what-
actually, you can have 8.
Hey,
you know?
Mom, I need you to hit the brakes on my friend's hot mom website vibe that you're
That's
giving me.
not cool.
She's like, is Brian going to be alone backstage? Like, what are you saying? this
I
to?
sort of. She's like, "Can you set up a dinner of some sort?"
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My
can.
mom's a big Nate Bargatze fan, so that's the only time I get hit up for tickets is when Nate's in town. She's like, "Can I get 3?" And now he's in theaters, so now it is a little bit of like,
yeah.
"Hey, buddy."
My mom still sometimes talks like me and Kevin Hart are 19 years old playing video games at my house. And she goes, "I see Kev's touring through Philadelphia. Like, you should tell him to come by and say hi to me and Joe.
Hey, can I get
come work out in the garage for old time's sake?" And I'm like, I think he's busy. I think they're painting a mural of him somewhere on
yeah.
Broad Street.
Jay, can I get 45 tickets to the Link to see Kevin headline tonight?
Carl, actually, funny enough, there's always a funny thing. A friend she's still friends with, ground level. We
Yeah.
were trying to get her to bang Kev. Way ground
Wait,
level.
back
Before
in
he
the
blew
day?
up?
I mean, back in like 2000.
20 years
Free
ago.
development deals.
It's always
Pre
great.
9/11.
That's always great.
And he wasn't having it.
No, he was totally on board to at least hang out and figure it out, and she was like, no, not
Gotta
interested.
get home.
How does she
He's
feel?
short. You know how
Because
big he looks
he's-
standing on
he's
money?
Tiny, huh?
Yeah. He's just a bankruptcy.
He just tapes big stacks of thousands to his feet.
Dude.
Walks in like Kiss.
Does he have money stilts? Is Kev walking around on money
Give him
stilts?
6'6", that son of a bitch.
Dude, you got to be that girl, and you got to be like, I don't want to hook up with him. And then fucking 15 years
No, it's
later,
cool.
he makes
No.
the money of a small country.
Listen, Dan, things fall.
Small country.
Things happen the way they're going to happen. She has a baby. His father's been in and out of jail a bunch. The whole mess situation's fine.
Cool.
Everything's fine, but everything works out
news is-
the way it's supposed to work out.
Good
so
news
it's
is
fine.
Hurdy's on next season of Jailbirds. But that's cool.
Jailbirds will bum you out, man.
We were just talking about.
I thought it was
bummed me out too.
hilarious.
What?
It was hilarious until it was, and then made me smile when the two lesbians fell in deep love. They got
Nothing
married.
bummer bums you out. Intervention doesn't bum you out. Cops doesn't bum you out. Jailbirds, like you love other people's
the only time I'm
stupid
bummed,
pain.
the only time I'm bummed out on Intervention is when the last words on the screen go, "They've been sober since 2012." Come on, man.
Come on,
man.
I like when it's like 3 days later she bit someone and ran away from rehab. she's been unaccounted for the last 6 months.
I also like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like that too.
No,
Damn, meth must be great.
When they don't follow through, I like it.
No, man, there's
Me
something.
too.
Do you watch 600 Pound Live?
No.
It makes me
too close to home. I'm a couple of months away. I'm just not giving a shit. Them to cut me out of my New York apartment.
It makes me hungry. They
The
get
600-pound life.
Yeah, they get down, man. All fast food.
Do you now? You're not training to fight anymore.
No.
So, but you still work out, I assume.
I still work out just for. I need the mental workout. As lame as that sounds, it helps me start my day.
Do you give a shit about diet a ton?
No, not at all. Like
Not
I've
at all, you
had
just eat?
7 pieces of pizza and whatever.
Yeah, but you did like such a high level of athletics for so long that when you stop doing that, is that your way of like? I'm sure there's got to be guys that stop that and just get fat as
Oh,
shit
they blow up.
and just.
I
Fucking,
feel like it'd be better for comedy if I blew up.
Oh
but
my god, dude! If you came in the next time and you were like a
hilarious.
problem to get in
It'd be
here,
funny.
I'd be like, dude, this is fucking Ralphie Memo.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great?
Yeah.
It's Ralphie May.
Every downtime in the show, you just hear.
I have to look at
sucking
his,
up all the
I have to
oxygen
like,
in the
"Hey,
room.
Is that okay? It's one of those.
No more milkshakes. No more milkshakes. No more
Brendan went
milkshakes.
fucking off the deep end, huh?
He's not doing
You
good, huh?
you told me the story before coming out of college, going to the Bills.
Yeah.
Yo, you played for the Buffs?
University of Colorado, yes.
Yeah, you played.
Correct.
Come on, I'm a
Yeah,
Buffs fan.
You gotta be, right?
You know what's crazy about that? PS2, you were on fucking NCAA college football.
That's right, dude.
fucking fullback.
What's up, bro?
Dude,
Big
thank you.
deal.
Had a
Dan
good
says his
time.
favorite game.
It's the highest career
You were
achievement I've
playing
ever
it?
got.
You were living it? I was playing it. I was fucking taking bong hits, being like, dude, Schaub, pick up that block. Because I had the names
Is
on
that
it.
the,
I
is
got
that the coolest thing in the fucking world? The
That's
first time
gotta
you
be.
see that?
The UFC game was cooler. I'm
Yeah,
in the
of
UFC
course.
game. That's cooler.
Yes.
So that's like me. Like you would only know I'm in the
of the
NCAA
number.
if you know me. Yeah.
Or if you got your memory card given to a friend that could put all the names on it, and then you had all the
You're a
names.
psycho. Yeah.
Did you play with JJ Billingsley?
Yes. And
I-
JJ opened up for me when I was at Comedy Works. JJ was the funniest person I knew, and he was in the locker rooms at University of Colorado. He's a safety.
Yeah, went to
He played at
Eaglecrest.
Eaglecrest. He was
Yeah.
one of the best football players to ever come out of Colorado.
I knew his cousin,
But
Marcus
he was
Sias.
monster at Smoky Hill. Such a good football player.
Yeah, Marcus was like,
Yeah,
my
I got
boy.
washed up after that, but yeah.
Yeah, a lot of kids in high school.
Yeah, it doesn't work out.
Shout
when
out
you
to
do
Marcus.
that.
He's doing good now.
Shout out to his kids, really.
Yeah, they're doing all right.
Yeah. Are they though?
Yes.
Anyways,
I wish we had our
sorry.
cameras in here so we could do a montage of you guys trying on night vision goggles together and doing things,
Dude,
playing with
it's just
swords.
Did we just become best friends?
We just become best friends.
But what's funny is I tell Jay, like, one of the funnest things to do in comedy is to say someone's real name, because real names are always, they always hit with like a vibration of like, that's a real name.
Yes.
So when you say it to someone, when I say Marcus Sias to you, you're like, hey, I'm like, that kid stomped all over me in freshman football.
He was amazing.
And he was amazing. He was like this fucking D1 prospect at my high school, and I just knew him. He would come over and smoke blunts in my garage, and my mom would be like, hi, Marcus. And he'd be like, hey, Trish, what's up? And she's just walking in the house.
He was a
Good dish.
superstar in Colorado.
Yeah.
He's working at Pudge Brothers now.
He's
but
doing
whatever.
good.
Yeah.
He owns a franchise. I'm coming back. I'm going to drive some
He owns
cars.
a Blockbuster now.
I wanted to ask you when you decided to not do football and do and you said you were kind of like brought into fighting. We
Yes.
could tell that actually because
Yeah,
like
go ahead.
you said that you were you're very athletic, but you weren't going to make the NFL.
No, I went to Buffalo and didn't make it there because I was slow and white. And then they
Was that their exact notes?
yeah, they're like slow and white.
That's the
Not
scouting
good.
report.
You go, fucking what a
Slow
bummer.
white. What's he doing here? That was the scouting report.
He goes, "What's his vertical?"
They go.
Like it's a shoulder shrug. I don't know.
They go,
Does it matter? Yeah, get them out of here.
They go, Brendan, enjoy the sweatpants that are free.
No, they took those from me.
Did they
so
really?
that was cool. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I know. I want them so bad. I took a hat though. But yeah, so I was playing football. Got done with that, and then I was back in Colorado doing Pursuit of Happiness, basically selling supplements door to door, living with my brother, and then I started doing jiu-jitsu because I was interested in the UFC, but I never thought I would fight, and then just had a knack for it. And then I was training partners with a guy named Shane Carwin.
Yeah, Shane
UFC
Carwin.
heavyweight champion.
Beast.
But at the time, he only had one fight, had nothing, but we are just two large kids.
Yeah.
So they'd always pair us together. And then he was like, Golden Gloves is next week. I'm like, cool, man. He goes, I signed you up for it.
What?
I'm like, I don't want to do that. But I did it. I ended up winning Golden Gloves in Colorado. And then went
What
from
boxing?
there-
Dude, what
Boxing,
a fucking, what is a natural way to be such a badass? You go, anyways, this gang.
You're taking jujitsu, the opposite of boxing, and he goes, "We're gonna box it." Okay.
I'm in a parking lot in a Chinese restaurant. These triads are coming for my girl. Something snaps in me. Turns out I was a trained killer like Jason Bourne, and I forgot about it. So everyone's dead around me.
Everyone ended up
When I
dying.
come to 6 snap minutes. So you're a Golden Gloves champion.
Correct.
That's fucking badass.
I guess. Doesn't help me on stage now. But, so doing, Golden Gloves and then, started doing jiu-jitsu, and I took my first MMA fight. I didn't know what else to do, man. It's not that I'm violent or I like beating people up. I just had no other options.
Well, from speaking to you, you said kind of quite the contrary, that you were not violent and into fighting very much. Were you in a lot of street fights in your life
No,
growing
no,
up?
zero.
Zero
I got
street
in
fights.
one ever in college, and then that's about it. My brother was always the one getting in fights and beating me up. But my parents thought he would be the cage fighter and I'd be freaking on Saturday Night Live.
So that first MMA fight, you're like, this is it. Does it just go natural? Like, does it go to an athletic place, or does it go to like a fucking, I gotta fight this guy?
Yeah, because I didn't have experience, so I was in there as like
I was
fight
gonna
or
say
flight.
that's what I was going to say. The first time you get cracked in the face, I feel
I didn't get cracked in the face for a long time because
At
my
all.
first like 5 fights were under a minute. I knocked everyone out in under a minute.
When you
So-
knock someone out, because just from your vibe or your personality, when you knock him out, you're like, "Hey, sorry, are you all right?
100%,
Are you fucking good?"
Yeah.
And the guy's like just looking at you with glass eyes, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Please, no more."
Yeah, I remember in the UFC
Hey.
after I knocked out Crow Cop, I went to the back to make sure he's all right, and I knocked him out bad. And he's like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here!"
That's so
I'm like,
funny.
I'm just checking on
That's
you,
so
man.
funny.
That didn't look good.
what are you, my mom? Get the fuck out of here!
That's like if that's like if my ex-girlfriend starts dating a new guy and he calls me and he's like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "Why are you doing this?
Keep ruining-
Why are you doing this?"
Also, Crow Cop, you have something in your teeth.
Yeah.
Shut up!
Also, I didn't want
Get
to say
outta
this.
here.
I think you might have shit your pants when I dropped you.
You also had a fanny pack on, and I was like, dude, that's a fashion note.
Tisk to the fanny pack.
Tisk, and I knocked you out. That fanny pack's a no-no.
Do you want to kiss my fist?
So do you start to believe at a point that you're not going to get like, or are you waiting for that shot?
In the UFC?
Yeah, the first time the first time you get like clipped by somebody. You know,
I
I'm
was
not saying like a knockout. I'm almost saying the interesting thing of taking a shot.
I was getting it all
and
the
being
time
like,
in-
oh, I'm not knocked out.
I was getting it all the time in practice from Shane
were, okay.
Carwin, like Rashad Evans and George St. Pierre. So
well, those are punchers.
yeah, I was with some monsters. So I was getting it early, and I knew where I was.
Did anyone hit you or you were like offended by it? We're like, stop.
Shane
Like,
Carwin. It
Shane
was a
Carwin?
nightmare. Yeah, nightmare.
He just hit you.
He's
and
one of the
you're like-
hardest hitters of all time in the UFC, and it was a
Yeah.
it was a nightmare.
Yeah, he fucking rocked Brock. I
He's-
mean, he had Brock. He
He had
gassed.
Brock.
He
He
had
was
Brock.
such a monster.
Watch that with Lewis.
Those weren't fun days. Like if
Didn't he kill fucking Frank Mir?
killed Frank, killed Gabriel Gonzaga. Like
Yeah.
if brain trauma kicks in 2 years, you guys search him out for me and kill
Okay.
him. Just because of him. It wasn't the fights. It was Shane Carwin. Kill him, bro. If CT kicks
we
in.
have the audio fucking
Oh, yeah,
evidence
I
right
got
here.
breaking news. The reason Showtime gave me a special, it's more of a Make-A-Wish
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
They're letting you get one on the way out.
They're like, CT's going to kick in. Let's
They go,
give it to
this
him.
guy's going to end up in a parking garage being a real problem for local authorities. And they show up and they're like, I don't think he knows what's going on. Yeah,
Did any genuine arguments break out? In
Between
those
me and
things?
Shane?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where you
Yeah.
guys that get into it and like have to be
for
separated
sure.
and shit?
Oh, yeah. We
Dude,
used to
that'd
have
be-
some issues, man.
And then still in each other's corner the whole time, like
Yeah,
going
he was
nuts,
a
right?
brother, man.
You're a teammate, yeah.
I didn't have money to pay for like private and stuff, and he paid for me.
That's
He
awesome.
saw potential. Yeah.
What's he doing now? Training?
He's an engineer. He's a very smart dude. He's a water engineer for the city of Greeley.
Jesus.
Hey, smelling like shit. Shout out Greeley. yeah.
Smell like doo-doo.
Yeah,
Shout out to
smell-
Greeley.
it smells
Is
like
it
garbage.
difficult? Is it difficult to kind of keep up? It's like a very alpha dog gig doing that, the
UFC?
fighting and stuff like that. Like, where do you feel like a pressure to kind of keep that up? Like, when you just like
not at all. I'm the exact opposite.
I'm saying at the time when you were fighting though, did you feel like where's just letting out a silly side and stuff?
Yeah,
at all?
no, I think the silly side came out. And that's where Brian started telling me I was going to do stand up before I even realized it. Is because I bring Brian to the training camps with me because it's so serious and so alpha male, and that's not me. Like, I hate it. Like, I never hung out with any fighters ever outside practice, so I would bring Brian around to like make me laugh and keep it lighthearted.
Yeah, they're probably not ball busters, the fighters.
No,
probably take themselves pretty serious.
Yeah, you know what they can do? They can just immediately back it up.
But it's also that's all they know. It's all caveman.
Was it more? Obviously, like from the description, it was more than a football locker room, because a football locker room is very alpha. But then you think
football locker room, at least you're a team, and there's one agenda where you're all you have to work together as a team of 11 to get a job done. Fighting so like it's you, man. It's very dark.
That'd be weird if we took on like a fighting camp element. We're all just singular. I'm like, Lou, why'd you play that drop so quick? You fucking pussy.
What are we doing here, man?
And there's a lot of jealousy. Like, even with camps, like one guy would get a title shot or one guy'd be killing it, and he'd walk away. It's same. I see it in comedy too. Not so much in LA and other spots, but
were you down in Albuquerque or were you in?
I was in Albuquerque and Denver. I'd switch between Greg Jackson's camp and then Denver. So
that's like a legendary gym to be in. Greg Jackson was like,
you were on the Ultimate Fighter season with Kimbo, right?
Season 10, highest ratings ever.
Yeah,
that was my ticket to the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Chocolate Factory of CT, but it was still a ticket.
You had to eat some shots. But man, what a cool ticket.
I made it. You know what I'm saying? I got in that Chocolate Factory.
We're going to give you a ticket and stamp the shit out of it.
You're going to forget this Chocolate Factory, but here's a ticket.
It was so weird seeing Kimbo get exposed by fucking fat Roy Nelson.
You know what the thing is
so interesting.
Yes, super interesting, but also Kimbo's one of the best guys I've ever met.
I'm sure.
Nice dude.
Seemed like a super
so
nice guy
humble,
on the show,
so nice. And the UFC didn't want him to do well. They thought it'd look bad, so him and Roy weren't really supposed to fight. So, that was a Dana White call.
They brought him in to lose, basically?
Yeah, they didn't want him to do well. There was other matchup they could have given him. Like, I would have sit there and struck with Kimbo, but they didn't want that to happen.
He wanted to, like, learn. He wasn't like a dick, right? He wasn't there like, fuck this.
No, they fucked him over. If they were smart about it, they would invest in Kimbo and gave him like the best matchups, at least give him to the finale, and fight a guy who would strike with him, and then give him solid matchups in the UFC. He could have been a huge star for them.
Yeah, I remember being bummed when he got eliminated, because
everyone
like,
was. You're like, oh, that's the YouTube guy. What are you doing? I don't see him fight fat Roy Nelson.
I want to see him fight a fat Boston firefighter who's got a knot on his head and some fucking wrestling.
Where he goes to grapple him. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Get off me, bro.
Yeah, grappling.
Those Kimbo fights were fucking rough.
Until they weren't. That last one, when both guys just had a fucking Sanford and Son heart attack in the ring.
Are you talking about the Dada 5000 one on Bellator? He had no business being cleared, He actually died.
Dada 5000.
When they go, but did you die? He goes, yeah, I did actually. That's not for me. It's not for me.
Did you live to fight another day? No, I did not.
No, actually, I can't eat anymore.
I can't fight anymore. Was it a solid shot that dropped your head? You go, it's tired.
But it was so, they both wanted to quit. They both wanted to quit a round before it was over, and they just didn't go out there.
That's such a low level of
that's got to be some seedy underbelly. Fucking MMA fighting. Because I used to live in Tucson, and you'd always go to I would do these shitty gigs at casinos, and you see the flyers for Rage in the Cage, and it's just some.
It's like Tony the Buzzsaw.
Yeah, it really is. And it's just guys.
Billy badass. And they have mohawks.
They have yellow baby gloves.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
It's like in a blue cage, and they're just like, "Fuck you!"
It's just like steroids, fucking.
And then they tell the comics no alcohol before the show.
He's wearing his 7-Eleven visor still.
He's
like Buzzsaw, your visor's like, oh shit. Here we are.
You're dressed like you're in No Holds Barred. It's like, cut off jean shorts don't work.
I see this in New York though, but is that not professional?
What?
That's not professional at all. Those things.
If you get cleared by commission, it's professional. It's close. That's
because you can come into the UFC with a record, professional record already.
Not this day and age,
not
especially
anymore?
where it's at now, because they have scouts and stuff where they're going to go see your local shows, and it's tougher to get in the UFC.
I want to if I fail in comedy, I'm just going to become a MMA scout that just goes and watches bar fights, and I just get hammered, and I'm like, this guy fucking cleared a room. His name is Doug. He's fucking rough as shit.
That's what
Doug
he used
has
to
a
be.
chin. Doug has a chin. He just walks forward.
I mean,
you know what? There's a lot of potential there.
Isn't it the most beautiful thing that just training at the time you did and being in it with the skills that were available to be taught at that time, that you came in? I mean, if you think about it, if you came in at UFC 3, you would have been the champ for 5 years straight.
Straight up.
No one knew what to do
with
with
the
all.
Ronda Rousey of the men. Yes.
Oh, you would have been running the table.
Yeah.
If you
with
had
just a jab. Just footwork.
Just you and a fucking an overweight bouncer.
he's fighting the guy with the
one glove on?
Yeah.
Talking about one glove?
Yeah, the guy had the one boxing glove, and he's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're like, I'm going to stay away from your right, you
Dude, I'm just going to circle away from that right and fuck you up, dude.
When that fucking Samoan guy got kicked in the face, I was watching the first UFC with my
Gary
step.
something, that guy's name.
Did we
was.
watch that? Where that guy caught that back heel kick to the face? My stepdad and I were watching it. We're like, ow!
Yeah,
Shit!
it's real shit.
And I was like a wrestling fan. I was a pro wrestling fan. I was like, this isn't wrestling.
Yeah,
and you see that
rough,
fucking
man.
head drip back, and you're like, this is real.
Those were great. Those
Dude,
first
the
few
best
ones.
ones-
A ninja versus my Uncle Steve.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Tank
Yeah, it
Abbott.
was great.
Tank Abbott versus Carl, the tow truck driver. He's like,
It became illegal
Zero
by UFC
cardio.
4.
Zero cardio.
Zero. They're done by the end of round one. They were spent.
You know, back then you could eye gouge.
You could wear a
and
three-piece
hit to the-
suit.
and hit to the nuts.
Oh yeah, you can wear a 3-piece suit if you wanted
You want
to.
the fuck you
By
want.
the way,
you
didn't
wear
matter.
a mask if you want,
Dude,
bro.
how great would it have been if I showed up in a bathing suit and they're like, what does this guy do? He goes, grabs balls. He's great at it.
They'd go put
And
him in
he
there.
He
Get him in
keeps
there.
his netted up so you can't grab his.
That's why he wears a swimsuit. It's the netting. It keeps his balls high and tight. And I'm just down there like,
Yeah, the sport's come a long ways, man.
yeah.
Thank God. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We're hanging out with Brendan Schaub.
Let's watch this kick real quick.
Go ahead.
Christine, fucking roll the tape.
Kathy, what do you think?
Guys, hey, but don't be so fat though, you know?
Yeah, at the end of the day,
Don't be so thick.
He regrets cardio right there.
he thought that kick was coming to his left tit. He was fine with it.
Yeah, he goes, this skinny Belgian piece of shit's going to go for the body. And then just, just
Not the money maker.
Oh, man, my kissing lips.
The fucking guy came in dressed like Papa Shango.
Oh, dude, he looks like dressed like E. Honda.
He looks like Buddha.
Yeah. You can't kick a spiritual
Just dressed
leader.
ridiculous. Oh man, you'd be surprised. The special premiering tomorrow. We'll be right back, hanging out with Brendan Schaub. The Fighter and the Kid is the podcast. This show
We got a clip to get to.
is the Bonfire. We do have to get to this clip.
That's going to burn up.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Brendan, you're here on a good day.
Yeah.
On a good day. We got a fun clip, and we'll be right back to the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Yeah.
There was a video game where this was the soundtrack. It was a fight game on 3DO. Super old school.
3DO.
3DO.
Old school, dude.
Yeah.
It is old school. I forget 3DO.
I know. Fucking.
Not
I remember a couple of Dreamcast games.
Oh.
Dreamcast had the first UFC game that was pretty fun.
Really? I don't remember that.
In high school.
You remember
It had-
the Jaguar? There's
Yeah.
a Jaguar
I
system.
do remember the Jaguar.
I remember
that was
a kid
Atari.
I remember-
Atari made that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
remember a kid lying to me at daycare saying he got a Jaguar, and I was like, man, you're
Fucking
as
liar.
poor as me. You get the fuck out of here.
Remember
You got a
Sega
Jaguar.
CD that
Yes.
sold
Yes.
units only because the first game that came out had Dana Plato, what's her name from Different Strokes, Kimberly from Different Strokes, almost like topless in it or something.
Really?
It was like
No,
her in
really?
a wet T-shirt.
I
or
don't
something.
remember
Yeah. It was like
that.
her and a bunch of scared girls.
I know we
going
had
Oh,
one,
but
didn't
they
we,
said-
Jay?
yeah.
We had a Sega CD.
Sega CD?
Your Sega would sit in it. It
Yeah.
was like an attachment almost. It was very weird.
Remember when Game Boy Colors hit the fucking floor?
Get
God,
outta
that
here.
shit was fire.
Dude, my dad bought me a Game Boy, but he was such a fucking alcoholic that he bought me Nintendo games to go with my Game Boy.
That's
and he was
hilarious.
like, got you
He didn't
games.
realize the cartridges were bigger than the system?
God
Not at all.
damn it, Dad.
Not at all. Dude, I was in San Francisco and I opened it up and he's like, got you a Game Boy. And I'm like, Gary! And then he's like, here's the games. I'm like, it's for Nintendo. And he's like, that doesn't work? I'm like, no.
I remember I gave my grandmom a
Being
ration
all
of
shitty.
shit.
You're like, fuck.
I asked my grandma.
Oh, damn, Dad.
My grandma was near Sam Goody, and I was like, "Can you grab me DOS Effects tape?"
Yeah?
She came back with a CD before I had a CD player, and I was like, "I said the tape."
I don't have
She's
the
like, "I don't know.
technology."
I'm a grandmother," and I'm like, I know it was already weird for me to ask you to go in and buy DOS Effects.
Thank you for going there. I'm sorry for yelling.
I'm sorry you had to ask for the new DOS Effects,
But also,
and they assumed
get it fucking right.
Yeah, but I don't have a CD player.
It'd be great if you just grab. You go, Nana, can I talk to you real quick? You start slapping her with the CD. You go, is that a tape? Is that a tape?
Is that a fucking tape?
I turn up her hearing.
Can you hear me? She's like, I'm like, Jason, I didn't know.
I didn't know. I was so excited to bring this clip in. A camper sent it to me.
It's on World Star too. I'm surprised it
On
got by
Instagram.
you.
It was probably after my morning shit.
True.
It was probably after my World Star time. I always got to go back to the day before when I take next day's shit because there's not enough new stuff yet. But this is I guess Chris Hansen's back at it.
Is he?
He's back to catching predators.
Dude, he went on Theo Vaughn's podcast and Theo paid for him to come in and Theo's like, oh, we'll pay for one night. And then I guess he stayed like, Theo's gonna be pissed I said this, but he stayed like 4 nights and put on Theo's bill. Theo's like, what the fuck, dude?
I want to meet surly Chris Hansen at the bar and like, Chris Hansen, what are you doing at this hotel bar? He goes, you want to know what they do for catching predators? They put you out to pasture. When you dance with monsters, they treat you like one.
Do you think that's how Theo paid him off? Because Theo plays a child molester in the Bad Baby video?
And you think Chris Hansen came looking for work?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Yeah, he sniffed around set.
He's sniffing around.
He goes Daniel Day-Lewis on it. Yeah. He had to molest her in order to play the part.
He goes, can I talk to you real quick? Why don't you sit down? Yeah, dude.
What do you have Mike Hard Lemonade in your car?
What are you doing?
Oh, I always love that. They always have Wendy's. There's always Wendy's with them.
Wendy's, Mike Hard Lemonade, and condoms.
The last
Why did it goes, I just did some random shopping.
Well, the last one we saw, we watched a guy.
These are the things that I needed when I went to the convenience store.
That's what I get. You got a problem with that? I do, bro.
He goes, what do you bring to fuck a kid?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm here to
Am I
eat.
not supposed to say that?
He's like, wait, what are we?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
I thought
I'm
this
sorry.
spunked.
I thought you were...
I did come here to
cool?
eat. I did come here to eat 2 extra value meals by myself.
Yeah. You go, I don't know, I like to jerk off in condoms. I'm safe.
I like when they have all the food they said in the condoms, and they go, I was just coming here to let her know, like, this is dangerous. And then I was going to leave the pizza.
Hey, you know what my favorite is? Is when they bring up the text, like, well, it says here in the chat room, I want to fuck your mouth. Did you say that? He's like, I thought she was 21. No, you asked, are you 13? She says, yes, definitely 13. And then you sent a picture of your genitals.
Your erect penis.
Is this your dick? He's all...
He's like,
yeah,
I don't
that
know.
kind of looks like it.
I don't know if in that lighting. What's the aperture on that?
I was in character. I'm an actor.
doing research.
I'm an actor, so.
No one ever tries these things. Like when he walks out, you just go, "Oh, thank God you were here." He's like, I was going to tell her, but you tell her. I'm going to go.
He goes, I got this.
I'm glad you're here. You got this from here?
Oh, I thought I was helping a girl. He goes, okay, she's already cool. All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
I'm kind of like a superhero for pedophiles. Oh, you got this though? Fantastic.
You're there? Cool. No, this is, she's a real clinger. So if you can tell her.
Got a stage fiver.
Stage 5.
She goes, I don't mind sexting, but this got a little too real. I gotta get it out.
I want to make sure she's okay. You got this from here? All right.
She's asking for my pictures of my dick, and I'm like, I get it that we're playing this game where you're 13, you're saying, but there's Theo. There's Theo being a perv.
If they're leaving, you go, you have a beautiful house, sir.
Yeah. By the way, did you guys rent this, or is this someone's place?
This is yours?
It's nice.
I like what you've done with the kitchen.
So
they always go, just doing laundry. I'll be right down.
Yeah.
Well, the girl hangs in there for a while on this one.
They're good actors.
The fake girl.
They're good actors.
Yeah,
hangs in there kind of young.
This is the revamping Chris Hansen?
This is one so he does them now. It's called something else.
It's
God,
not
get
the
creative. Mix it up.
They're saying they call it Catch a Predator, but it's called something like Predator Watch or something. He does it internet now, digital version.
Chris
that's
Hansen
cool.
just has a fastball. If he was a pitcher,
he
has
all he has,
nothing
that's
else.
it. He's like, I can
Dude,
throw
but
hard.
also Chris Hansen. It's called Catfish, bitch. It's on MTV.
Yeah,
doing
we already
it
got
better.
it.
Yeah.
They're doing it better.
Neve's killing it.
Yeah.
But this guy who they captured, they said this was so pathetic they didn't air it. I don't know where they got it, but it is. I'm just going to tell you, I only watched 4 minutes of what is an 18-minute video.
And you know how this show works.
Is it awesome?
We're going to get through 3 minutes. We're going to get through 3 minutes of
this. It's going to be 5
for sure.
episodes of this show.
There's no way we're going to get through 18 minutes.
Really?
18 minutes? There's no way.
I'm telling you, within 4 minutes,
If Jay
Chris
taps
Hansen,
out,
in 4 minutes, Chris Hansen has already gone like, hey, man, come on.
this is playing.
It's great.
You know what else my favorite is when they catch the guy multiple times. Like the third time he walks in, he's like,
uh-oh.
fuck,
You
man.
guys, again.
That's the famous uh-oh guy. The guy walks out and McDonald's goes, uh-oh. He's like sort of retarded. And he goes, uh-oh. And they go, uh-oh, yeah, buddy, huh? He's
Why
like,
don't you take a seat?
He goes,
is that wrong all over again?
so it's not cool this time. I thought this time if I came, you'd be like, I realize what I did wrong.
No, but you told me the decoy's actually 21.
It gets Chris Hansen. He goes,
I did tell you that yesterday.
Ah, damn it.
Ah, shit.
All right, Julie, come downstairs. I think
Gaffer, makeup.
You're going to have to do it. I think you're going to have to do the little girl voice. You got to do the little girl voice.
Leave the pigtails in. You're going to have to do this.
Hey, can we get a PA to make a run, get this guy some cough syrup?
He goes, I need to get him some Yoo-Hoo, some condoms, and a pack of Zimas like
we
yesterday.
owe this man some Mike Hard lemonade.
We smashed his hard lemonade.
That's so great. They're redoing it. They go, can we get a PA to go get some Mike's hard lemonade? They feel like a real fucking asshole.
Can we get a quick 6-pack of Zima?
He goes, egg on my face. You're Kyle. I should have known you were coming by. I thought we had a live one. Let's say it. Let's do.
I got 4 minutes before I was laughing so much. I was like, I want to experience it with us.
Yeah, let's do it.
I almost want to get caught by Chris Hansen just for the experience.
Yeah. Because I just want to meet you.
Yeah, also, no one's ever stoked to just meet him, though. He goes, if I'm going to get caught, right? Like, you're the guy.
You know what's fun, though? In that situation with Theo, if you're the hotel manager and you get to bust him, and you go, hi, can I talk to you for a second? And you've got the fucking hotel bill. It says here that you were scheduled to stay one night, but you stayed 4. He's like,
I thought the agreement said initially, didn't it not say 4 nights? No, it says right here.
No, it says right
here.
it's
1 night, and you said, yes, 1 night is fantastic.
The hotel manager's laying it out like the text. He goes, no, that's the deal that you signed.
I guess it does look like that.
It does look like that. And he ordered a full cheese pizza, too.
Yeah. And the credit card was not put down for incidentals. That's right there.
He said things in the hotel that weekend. She was like, I don't want a full entree, though, because I'll just have a little bit of yours. He goes, babe, it's on someone else's dime.
It's on Theo Vaughn.
He goes, let's get 3 entrees.
We're eating off Theo Vaughn. Order twice.
I'm pretty sure I didn't out Theo. I'm pretty sure he's talking about this on podcast.
There's a Ruth Chris.
I think he talked about on King of the Sting.
There's a Ruth Chris in the lobby. Let you put it on your room.
Yeah, he goes, sick. He goes, I'm going to call up some of my other Dateline buddies. Theo, I hope you're booking year round.
I don't think he has many friends.
Yeah. He goes, I know a guy from Botched Surgeries. I got the Dateline guy from Missing Wives.
Dr. Pimple Popper's assistant.
He goes, I got everybody, dude. I got a Rolodex. Who do you want on?
And the camera guy from My 600-Pound Life. He's seen some shit.
He's seen some shit, bro.
He's helped move things.
Please play this.
In our first Hansen versus Predators web exclusive,
yes!
we take you
That's
inside.
the name of the show.
Hansen versus Predators.
Dude, they better animate that shit like Aliens versus Predators. If they don't fucking do that,
when's he gonna get beat up? I don't get why some of these pedophiles just don't whoop his ass.
Might as well. You'll get a shot. You can get a shot in for sure.
I bet they scout. What
do you mean?
I bet if it's like a fucking Hell's Angel, that's like, yeah, I just want a little boy. And they're like,
they come out, they go, this is a sting. This is a sting, we're arresting you.
Chris Hansen, Dateline, NBC, we've never...
Chill, man.
Hands up
chill,
here.
bro.
Yeah, he's like, oh, fuck, bro, I was about to waste you. He's got fucking
you know what?
365.
Have you ever seen him walk through the kitchen? He's like, these are plastic knives or these are rubber knives.
Yeah.
Just in case. Yeah.
Dude, if I
don't like this dude.
He's very unlikable.
Chris Hansen.
He's extremely unlikable. For doing such a good service, because it's exploitative.
If I knew it was coming, karate stance immediately, because I think Chris Hansen, that fucks Chris Hansen up. If you come through and you just
answer all of his questions, though, he goes,
settle like that.
I said I thought she was 18. I
fucking told you, brother. I enjoy Mike's hard lemonade. Get the fuck, I'm dehydrated.
You go, whoa,
it's
whoa,
mine.
whoa.
It's mine because I like it.
You go, whoa. Who are you? Who are you?
You call him up. She's a fucking friend, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be 21 to buy it. It doesn't say you gotta be a girl.
Come on. Put that clipboard down.
It does hint by the labeling that it should be a girl.
Yeah. This is clearly a girl's drink. Probably a young girl's drink. Why don't you come out? Why don't you come get some?
Come get some, bro.
Yeah, why don't you come
find out? Come find out what's up, Chris Hansen.
I'm about to open you up.
Why don't you take a seat? Why don't you make me a seat?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut this production down early.
I'm gonna put you in the same place you put all those goddamn monsters. Yeah.
The case of Vincent Ambrosio. The 19-year-old surfaced in our Fairfield, Connecticut investigation after a sexually charged conversation with someone he thought was a 12-year-old girl. He sent pictures of his genitalia and showed up with a knife.
Those pictures
showed up with a knife.
I'd pay $3,000 for.
I'd pay hard cold cash to get some of those dick pics.
I think
when you see this guy, you're gonna want his dick pics.
Do we get a GoFundMe for these fucking dick pics?
I'm sure.
Let's see.
Sorry for Ambrosio. Even I did a little bit. But
and I feel nothing. Ask my ex-wife, Denise. She says that I'm hollow on the inside. I am. I get off busting perverts.
If I wasn't there and a 12-year-old girl was, something
she would have got fucked. Like, whoa, dude, Chris Hansen's he's live online.
We're digital now, motherfucker.
We're digital now.
Hey, listen, since I don't have those pussies at NBC stopping everything I'm saying, this little girl would have got fucked. Continuing on.
Sir, it says here you want to, then I usually uncensored those. It says you want to slam her clam.
What do you mean by clam?
I love the rhyme scheme, but...
He goes, have you ever tried Fun Dip? That's what I'm going to do to you. I don't understand. Why would you write that to a child? Why would you write that to a child? He goes, fuck, I was hoping you'd bleep that.
He goes, oh, this is digital now?
He goes,
we're digital now? This is uncut? Fuck.
Oh, you guys are online? Fuck.
Oh, it's behind a paywall?
Oh, shit. Are you guys going to show my cock? He goes, please don't show my cock.
That's in discussion right now.
I mean, the question is if I show other people your cock.
I hope it was the one you didn't want to use to just impress a 12-year-old.
Yeah. He goes, I'm sure. Yeah.
Everyone goes, hey. They're like, Vincent, we saw your dick pic, man. He goes, no, but picture if you were 12 seeing that.
He goes, it's different.
If you were 12 seeing that, it's pretty big.
Have you ever gone back to your elementary school? Have you seen how small the desks
You look
are?
at it like this, bro.
You see how far the water fountains are, man?
He goes, you ever been back to your elementary school? Tell me you don't feel like a giant walking around that place. Okay.
So don't talk shit. Don't talk shit till you try it, Chris.
So now we're on the same page.
Shit, bro.
Now we're on the same page. All right? There's weight classes for a reason.
Don't knock it till you try it, Chris.
Hey, Chris, you saw those pictures. Would you show those to an adult?
He goes, why do you think I'm into kids?
Yeah. You think I would show those to
I
an
got a
adult?
baby dick. What do you think's going on here?
Bad could have happened. Take a look.
Hey, come on in.
John Popper.
Yeah. Dude, she starts shitting on him. Freddie walks in. She goes, what's up, Blues Traveler? I'll be upstairs fucking tuning up.
He goes, what made you come to this girl? Yeah. The hook brought me back.
Oh, I guess if Chris Hansen starts being shitty, he goes, so I guess you could say she gave you the runaround? Anyways, you're going to jail for a long time. You're a sick monster.
He goes, here's a harmonica for the cell.
Probably won't get butt fucked if you tell me you're John Popper.
Let me autograph your face. And good luck in jail, man.
Good luck, bro.
He goes, I don't think they're going to fuck you if you're a 90s icon.
Stick with it, huh?
Well, the last time we watched this clip, we kept joking around that these impersonators were like hard grizzled murder police women.
Oh,
and
no.
They're like, yay, golf easy. I got to go down there and bust one of these perverts.
Hi, you want to come inside and go upstairs? Sorry, I was making cookies in a mouth.
It's like, be right down.
Yeah.
Help yourself to lemonade.
She's pulling out a bullet like Sarah Connor.
And then she goes in the room. She goes, let me fucking do him. I'll be the person to do him.
She goes, I saw his hard cock through his jeans. I want to put the bullet in him. They go, Nancy,
be the one that put him
they go, Nancy, you go downstairs. You got to play that. She goes,
I'll be right back. 1 minute.
I swear to God, he turns my fucking head on me. I'm going to fucking end him. I'm going to fucking end him, Caviezy.
I'm putting on my panties.
This son of a bitch, I can hear him getting hard. Yeah. I swear to God, I'll fucking end him. Give me the opening. She's putting out a cigarette. She goes, I'm going down there. He makes a fucking move. I'm putting him down.
Puts it out with the spit in the hand. She goes, all right, I gotta get back to work.
She goes,
fuck out of here.
Hold this, ladies. All right.
Hey, guys, I'll be right down. I was just finishing shaving.
Then they just dip out as soon as he goes, you want to take a seat? You see her fucking dart off.
This is crazy quick. I mean, I swear to you, her and Chris Hansen should have high-fived on camera. I mean,
and ran off and went, got him.
It is a tag-in. But she's there for a while.
They do the one where the Will Smith, where they fuck at it. Got him. He's out of here.
I'm sure we'd all feel this way if we saw ourselves, but I mean, this was the outfit he put together to be like, he goes, I'm going to walk in and she's going to really be excited that we're fucking.
Do you think he was practicing? Do you think he was practicing ma'ams in the mirror? He goes, ma'am.
He goes,
ma'am.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Ma'am. Howdy.
He
Miss.
goes, my name's Vincent, Texas Ranger.
I live a dangerous life. That's why I only sleep with children.
Only you can understand my whimsical lifestyle of adventure.
All right,
Fuck was he thinking?
I don't know, but let's see him walk in the door.
That's his. Let me go. Trench coat.
Perfect. Hey, Desperado, come on in here.
Even she goes, She goes, scrap it, it's a dork. There should have been a dork button.
I can take it from
There should have been a dork button for this kind of thing, because there's plenty of this. Like people who are like kind of like definitely like mentally challenged and
on
stuff.
the spectrum.
That when you come out and you go, there's got to be some kind of a whistle. It's like, this guy's just do whatever you got to do, but I mean, like, there's no reason to question this guy. He has no idea.
If they are silly enough in the brain, you just hit an alarm and they'll be like, ah! And you're like, you're good. We're good. Hey, we're gonna put you outside. We're gonna put you with the bad people.
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this fucking guy.
People always say that. I don't know why. Do you want a cupcake?
Always.
Thank you. I'm sorry. We have all day.
Oh,
sorry.
wow. He went right after.
I'll tell you something. Pause it. This guy's already...
This guy's thirsty.
Let me tell you why.
Rock hard. Walked in rock hard.
I'll tell you why I'm already just... There's always a weird little part of this I'm impressed by.
Well...
It's me, my personality, very much. If someone was like, come over, we're going to hook up, and you go over there, and I'm talking to an of-age person, and you go, hey, it's good to meet you. And they go, I go, I'm going to leave right this second. I've been so rejected. You're not going to hug me. This is not going to go good.
I can't get a hug. I'm going to leave now. Yeah,
I need to leave. I'm taking my fucking...
You fucked up, bitch. Add my card to lemonade in the car.
He goes, hug? Nope. Okay, take this jacket off. And, I mean, he goes, I'll probably settle in first. You probably have to settle in before a hello hugged.
Devil's advocate
You're
over
the
here.
slow kind, huh? Nice and easy.
You've already seen my cock, but this hug thing's getting you weird, huh?
Devil's advocate. Smoking hot 12-year-old. That's a smoking hot 12-year-old. If she's 12,
so he's playing the game right now. He goes, oh yeah, I gotta earn it. Make me earn it. I like that.
I like your move here.
Right.
Tough to get, huh? Because online, different story, but I like this.
You probably won't even date a 14-year-old. I know what kind you are.
I had you pegged from the second you walked in, John Popper.
Fucking guts out.
I get that a lot. I get that a lot, my John Popper.
Oh man, he's got fupa like a motherfucker too.
You know what? Dude? Lou, can we just take the commercial real quick here and come back? I don't want to stop until we have such a short show today.
Yeah, all right.
And we're gonna need 20 minutes of this.
Maybe I'll have another heartbreaking text to go to.
Yeah. I love you again. I love you again, you piece of shit. I hate you.
Maybe I'll be a different person in the next break. Who knows?
Fighter and the Kid is the podcast. You'd be surprised is the special premiering tomorrow on Showtime, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock Eastern.
10 o'clock Eastern on Showtime. It's Brendan Schaub hanging out with us. We'll be right back and we'll take this thing all the way home.
Go Buffs. Smoke Hill. Smoke Hill Buffs. Go Buffs. Go Buffs. March on Buffs.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
I can't wait to see how this... I can't wait to see how this unfolds.
Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Okerson, Brendan Schaub, hanging out. New comedy
Caroline's
special.
show already happening, by the way.
Caroline's show kicked off 6 minutes ago. Jay is still here. What a fucking diva.
How far is Caroline's from here?
2 blocks.
Yeah.
Oh, it's close.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
quick
I've
walk.
never done Caroline's. I've done Gotham.
Gotham's all right.
And then Gramercy. I've never done
Okay,
Caroline's.
Gramercy Theater? Yeah.
Great. Oh, yeah. That's a great theater.
Let's get back to Catch a Predator.
Ooh, I wonder how it ends. I hope he gets away.
I hope they fall in
You
love.
think the tasers don't work?
I think she reveals that she's a plant. He realizes that's what he wanted the whole time. They fall in love. They go open a llama farm in Nebraska.
The beauty is, I don't know where it goes after 4 minutes of this 18 minutes,
It's
but
too
I'm
much.
telling you, there's no chance we're going to get past 4.5.
Let's let it rip. It's the cowboy and the girl. That's the name of this one.
The Blues Traveler.
Yeah. Oh, she goes, you got a body, huh? You got a body like a mom? This guy looks like Dusty Rhodes from 88.
You work out, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool.
The guy's built like a Walmart greeter.
Good Lord. He seriously looks like Dusty Rhodes in like the early 90s.
Come on now, baby.
What's up, baby? Oh, hard-working son of a plumber. Come on in here, baby girl. You know that Dusty Rhodes loves little girls. She goes, there's a convincing Dusty.
That's the rule for the children.
Dusty Rhodes, always that body. Put Dusty Rhodes in clothes, and he looks exactly. His motherfucker's got Dusty Rhodes body. Rick. Oh, by the way, I hope Ric Flair heals up. He's in the hospital.
Is he for what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Tanning?
Yeah, it's just like an medical emergency. I'm supposed to roast him next Friday.
Oh, really?
It's
On
probably
Comedy
your
Central?
fault. It's
No,
probably your
no.
fault it happened.
Stop it!
Some say he went to the hospital with a broken heart. But he found out you were going to roast him. He
That's
heard
not
some of the things you were going to say.
true. Rick, I'm sorry. Woo. Guys, if we all woo, he'll get better.
Do you think if he dies, it'll be from natural causes?
Dude, my favorite was when he got sick like a year or two ago. Hulk Hogan tweeted out, kick out of this one, brother.
Yeah, time to kick out.
Yeah, we're like, dude,
Kick
no.
out of some brother. Dude,
no.
how about Brett the Hitman came to my show in Calgary?
Yeah, really? I was just in Calgary. I see how it
Yucks?
is. Jim the Anvil Neidhart came out. No, he's dead.
But the Brett the Hitman Hart came because he's like the mayor of Calgary, and I used to have this Hulk Hogan bit. It's on my special, and the manager came back. He goes, "Hey man, Brett the Hitman Hart's in the crowd. Cut this shit. No more Hulk Hogan." I'm like, "What? Hey, get the fuck out of here!"
Fuck yeah.
So I do the bit. The Brett the Hitman comes to the back and he's in sweats, and it's kind of awkward because he has like this handler who's his wife.
Yeah.
And he had like a heart attack like 2 weeks ago.
And he's old now.
He's older, still killing the game, looks good.
Yeah.
And face a little droopy. Anyways, he comes in the back and it's like kind of awkward and he's in all sweats. I go, "Glad you dressed up for the special night, man." Doesn't go well. Doesn't go well at all. He's like a walking god in Calgary.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Jesus Christ,
Why
Sean."
the fuck you gotta say that?
Yeah, did not
That's
go well.
fucking Bret Hart.
I think you're a
Why
walking
do you
god.
fucking
I think you're a
do it?
walking god. You don't go to a show in sweatpants.
Yeah.
I agree.
I go, you know what? Shawn Michaels probably would have wore a suit. Dan Soder, how are you? I'm more of a Shawn Michaels guy. Dan Soder, nice to meet you. How you doing, champ?
Oh, this must be why they screwed you. The screw job.
He's a cool dude, though.
Man, he's
no
the best
hate
there
on
is.
Brett the Hitman.
Best there is, best there was, best ever there will be.
I forget the thing he did with this.
Yeah, he fucking shot out. All right, let's get.
Remember his brother died.
Oh, yeah, he
Carry
got
on.
dropped.
Let's not get dark. Get back to the pedophile.
She's lighting the mood.
She goes, I really love fat cowboys.
She goes, "I have a question. Where's your butt start and your back end?"
Quick question before we get started.
Quick, do you buy all your jeans in open-aired warehouses? She goes, "Oh, you're a Kirkland man."
I guess everything was all picked over at the outlets, huh?
She goes, "That's a pretty big belt, right?" Just subtly shitty.
Wow, I've never seen that many holes in a belt.
Look how thick his belt is.
Dude, it's crazy.
What the fuck was he thinking, bro?
I can't believe it doesn't have those fucking straps that Home Depot employees wear the suspenders over it.
It reminds me of that line from South Park where he goes, "Do they say nice pants? Why do you wear them up to your tits?" No.
Go towards like Texas, the desert.
Really?
Oh, he's stripping down.
Neither. But I like the one.
Oh, that step over wasn't easy. He was praying. As a fat guy, let me tell you, he was praying that the dick of his pants didn't knock that stool over when he did that move.
She goes, "Do they rip? Did your jeans just rip?
Do your Duluths blow out a lot?"
This guy's already like too coherent to feel too badly for.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see about that.
I'm just telling you, in 4 minutes, I
don't feel bad for him.
I almost had a heart attack laughing. So it's
He's
not
just a
feeling bad.
loser, and he tried to weasel out of his pedophile
Yes.
crap.
Let's hear this. Oh, you've seen it?
I don't know.
Mom wants to go to the beach.
So you're not a Four Seasons person?
Not really.
No.
I don't. I want to try Alaska. Me and my friend want to go try to live up there.
I heard it's beautiful up there.
Yeah, he likes the
He's falling in love.
outdoorsy
They're
stuff.
having a
too.
real conversation.
It's the first girl that's ever said, and he's never had a line after that. He goes, "Me and my friend are thinking about moving to Alaska," and most girls go, "Okay." She goes, "Oh my god, I hear Alaska's beautiful." He goes, "Okay, hang on. All right, moving to Alaska. I beat World of Warcraft in 2 years." Idiot! Don't say that.
You ran out of material.
Yeah, he goes,
You see how defeated he already was too? He goes, "Yeah, me and my friend think about moving to Alaska." She goes, "That's cool." He goes, "It is?
Yeah.
You like that?
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
shit. All right.
He goes, "Homework sucks, right?" She goes, "It does." He goes, "It does.
It does.
It does.
You hate homework too?
He goes, "Pizza's the best, right? Right?"
And are we falling in love? Is
He
this
just goes
love?
for another hug whiff.
Yeah.
No, still no. That's cool. That's cool.
You got pretty
That's
quick
cool.
lateral movement.
Wow, I don't like to hug either. That's weird.
You're not fast, but you're like darty. You're quick.
It's sexy. It's sexy.
That's like our thing is air hugs. That
yeah,
could be
and
our
it's
thing.
sexy, you know?
You-
Look at that
you
fucking
can't-
stool.
You can't get an angle. That's good on this guy.
That stool is struggling.
Oh god damn, dude. He's probably fucking propping himself up a little bit on that counter.
Dude, when he
can
takes
feel
that belt
wood.
off, the belt is permanently like,
Yeah.
it looks like a fucking heartbeat, like an EKG meter.
I'm not that good.
I like to bake.
Yeah?
Oh, we have the same phone. Cool guy.
Hang on, Amber
Do you
Alert.
want a water?
I always take these seriously.
He goes, you know what? I'll let someone else take that. What are you up to?
He goes,
not a silver Tahoe? All right.
He goes, 9-year-old blonde girl got kidnapped. He goes, Derek must be out.
He goes, let's see the car. He goes, Roger, you fucking dog.
Raj, you dirty dog.
You motherfucker. I hope he's okay.
Man.
I hope he's okay.
He's like fucking Henry Hill when Jimmy, you motherfucker.
He goes, they did it, the LaFonso heist. He got the kid.
Raj, you devil.
Yeah.
He looks like Billy Bob from Varsity Blues. He really does.
Oh my god.
Good job, Zach Soto. Yeah.
Tight move.
All right, here he is. Fuck, dude.
We have 6 minutes.
Yeah, give me a couple more.
I have bottles.
It's bad for the environment.
So what do you want to do? You want to just hang out here?
Yeah, you got a TV?
Be funny if she pulled the water out of like a craft services cooler. Here.
Sorry, the lighting guys.
Why does that say crew?
He goes, what? What did you say? Just that?
And who's this guy been the whole time? He's like, mind your business, bro.
Shut up, bro. Just do what you came to do. Just
do your thing,
do
man.
what you do to do.
You here to fuck me or the chick, bro?
He goes, when Chris shows up, it's going to see a lot less weird.
What are you, gay, bro? Focus on the girl.
Yeah.
Focus on the fucking little girl.
You here to bang me or the kid?
Yeah.
Goes,
Why are you looking at me, bro?
He goes, buddy, I ain't the one that the storm's coming for.
I am the prize, amigo. I am the prize.
Yeah, he goes, just keep going, dude. Trust me, this is the best your day is going to get.
Or he
This
says
is the
nothing.
process.
He does nothing. Just says nothing. Just goes like,
Dude, don't be gay.
yeah. What are you doing?
Don't be
dude?
fucking
Are you
gay.
pussing out on me?
Dude,
Get in there.
don't be a pussy, dude. Talk to
Dude,
the
you send her
guy.
to your cock. Fucking back it up.
We've seen your dick, bro. Be cool.
Yeah. He goes, hey man, you better have a good personality because we were all laughing at your hog backstage. He goes, backstage where? And not backstage so much as like
He goes,
that room.
He goes, what is holding? The garage, basically.
The garage.
He looks like a fucking teapot.
Do you want to like watch a movie or?
Yeah, movies? What movies you got?
I mean, we can just get something on Netflix.
Sure.
Yeah.
Where's the TV?
It's in the other room. Here, you just hang out here for a sec. I'm gonna grab something.
Dude.
Hey, Tex, how you doing?
Tex! Dude, what a fucking...
Get him!
I love when he's a cock too out of the gates. Hey Tex.
Hey, Tex.
Dude,
He's too cocky for
Redo
me,
that.
bro.
Redo that. Go to
Dude,
go to
that's
fucking...
the fastest switch ever.
There it is. She goes, all
Where's
right.
the TV?
It's in the other room.
She goes, okay.
Here, you
I'm
just
about
hang out here for a sec.
She goes, Chris, we got him.
Hey,
Go
Tex,
get him.
how you doing?
How you doing?
Why don't you come over here and have a seat on the stool, please?
Yeah, I kind of figured it was gonna
Trying to figure what? No.
Kind of figured that was going to happen. I like how people listen to him. I'm like, dude, how about fuck you? How about that, bro?
Okay,
How
bye.
about,
Sit over here.
how about I
I'm gonna
sit
sit over
here?
here.
How about I'm going to sit here? You're not going to do shit.
You go, there's plenty of table space for you to lay out your cock block and papers here. Come on over here. Why don't you come over here and put out all the cock block that you're about to do to me?
When the people would come in and know the show well, when that first started, that was the funniest. He's like, do I gotta really sit here through all this? And he goes, you can leave. You're free to go whenever you want. He goes, look, there's cops outside, right? He goes, I don't know.
What season did you stop watching?
He goes, are there cops outside right now? He goes, maybe.
It's always like, you can find out or you can stay here and talk to
He
me.
goes, am I gonna get tackled? He goes, not if you keep your knees going.
He goes, what's your 40?
He goes, high knees, better run east to west.
I've seen some get away.
Yeah, he goes, I saw one guy.
Rumor has it a guy in San Antonio got away once, but I don't believe it.
Yeah. You know, Earl Campbell used to fuck kids. What? Yeah, he got away.
He got away.
Ran all the way to the
Barry
NFL.
Sanders shook loose, so.
Oh, dude, Barry Sanders is a pedophile? You're like, get back here. Whoa.
Just fucking kids nonstop. Hey, yo.
Oh, I do it right when their dad gets home. Come out the garage door. Oh,
Fucking roll off him.
yeah.
Better hope Deion Sanders doesn't like little girls.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. Thank God all these fucking NFL Hall of Famers.
I want to hear 2 minutes of his conversation.
All right, do it.
What's going on? How you doing? I'm good. How are you?
2 for 2 on the stools.
You knew what was going to happen.
Somebody was gonna show up here.
Somebody was going to show up here.
It's all right. You know what?
I'm just going to go.
I have nothing to live for anyway.
Jesus.
What do you mean you?
Oh, cry me a river.
He goes, can I take my hat off?
Life's a mess.
Why is it a mess?
Looks like a monologue from a fucking city play.
I failed high school. I
terrible.
horrible attitude.
Probably. Christine, why are you treating me like I said? This guy's pretty cool. I'm going to see if he can stay with us while he gets better.
Yeah, she's like, fuck you, Big J.
Yeah.
He sucks, all right? She goes,
I don't believe his crocodile tears.
I don't like your cousin. He goes, it's not my cousin. Where did you make that up? I don't know this
He's
man.
acting a lot like him.
Yeah.
I don't have a job.
Oh, we go back and touch. That's great. He goes, I mean, you got like a career, I assume. Everything just goes back with like a high squeaky, like, not that either. You probably got a parent who love you.
Yeah, well, you probably sleep on a soft bed at night.
You got to hear him talk about his own clothes. When he starts coming down on himself is when I bailed.
Not me.
Work. What do you do for a living? I don't have a job. I'm a fuck up.
Oh man, he's fucking Scotty J in his way out of this. Fucking idiot.
I'm fucking idiot, man.
Because the way she looks at me, I'm going to kiss her on the mouth.
Fucking idiot.
Oh, dude.
The boom mic.
All
I
right.
understand how tough that is on you. But why does that make it okay? I wasn't going to do anything.
Sure.
But that's not what she said. I know.
Let's read the text.
Ambrosio might have. Ambrosio wasn't really going to do anything with the 12-year-old girl, but I knew something else from the transcripts. He had also contacted another one of our online decoys.
This idiot.
Didn't know that.
13-year-old girl. I want to be a cop. I wasn't going to do anything.
A cop?
What?
You want to be a cop? I'm afraid.
You're seeing a 300-pound cop, sir?
Yeah. He goes, I want to be Chief Wiggum. That's all I want to be. I want to be Chief Wiggum. I want to eat donuts.
I want to be a cop of like a 10-square-foot radius.
Can I be the guy that Sarah Connor kills in Terminator 2? That's behind the pane glass?
Or in the police academy, or... I'm fat. I can't do anything.
This is the greatest show of all time.
It's great.
Oh
He fucking Chris Hansen knocked this out the park, man.
He goes, I'm going to need you to slow down because I'm about to come in my pants for how awfully tragic this is.
Brendan, I wish you can come back on Monday. Yeah. The rest of us with us.
Yeah, we got a whole Monday episode. We're fucking 2 minutes, 3 minutes and 45 seconds in.
Dude, I can't get enough of it.
This is our Moby Dick.
Is that the goalie from Mighty Ducks?
Yeah, Goldberg. Goldberg's just sucking on little snatch.
Give us one more taste. One more taste.
Look, I had a father who was overweight. I get it. It's tough.
What? Okay.
What a weird fucking co-op.
I have a friend who's also fat.
He goes, I used to fuck fat chicks when I was a drunk. I get it.
I've hooked up with a fat chick. I see what you're going through.
Wait, what?
Hey,
why would you say that?
Sometimes take what you can get, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He goes, listen, it's warm and pink, right? Anyways, keep going. I guess you could use that argument. Hey, we're turning out to be friends.
Dude, we just become best friends.
He goes,
you know what?
We
can shut this off.
Him and Chris Hansen on a tandem bicycle together.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older?
They got a timeshare together.
He goes, Chris, they're playing beach volleyball.
Chris, you stinker.
Yeah, oh, fuck it.
Christine, one more taste. One more little taste.
Please,
please. Dude, you're not...
I know, we have to go.
Who's going to be getting off stage right now?
So, yeah.
Dating's pretty weird.
But still...
You're a pervert.
Okay. Thank you. I got to tell you, I was pretty taken back when he tossed that knife into the cowboy hat. I honestly can't tell you
kill her so no one would find out. Oh, we got to stop it. Oh, man.
This should be a 4-hour-long podcast on Chris Hansen.
You'd be surprised. The new special premiering tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern on Showtime. It's Brendan Schaub. Check out the podcast. The Fighter and the Kid. Dan Soderbergh, of course, going to be at the Comedy Connection this weekend, Friday and Saturday, with Justin Silver's going to be hanging out with you.
Providence. Caroline's tonight through Sunday. BigJComedy.com. Go get tickets. 6 shows, and then cc.com/bonfire for our Comedy Central website. SiriusXM.com/bonfire for that cool app subscription. Fucking follow us on social media. We love you. Crackle, crackle. Goodbye.